Good morning, everyone.
You guys want to
Joke of the day.
Something to work on?
Joke of the day.
All right, don't worry about it. I'll host.
It's fine.
You relax.
Yeah, you can take your time,
No,
write the
take your time.
notes. We got a full show today, 4 people.
Yes, we do.
A little bit of a
Johnny,
big.
if you walk out on joke of the day,
Oh, I'm not
gonna be
walking.
upset.
I'm not
No,
walking.
he's
out.
here.
I'm here.
He's here for the whole episode.
I'm here to
Oh,
stay.
boy. Joke
And
of the
the biggest news, though, is that I've joined the Mustache Club.
gang.
Gang. Got my little cop stash.
We got 3 stashes in the office now. 3 stashes.
can I make a quick comment on this?
Yes.
Just
Yes.
quick.
Quick.
Quick one.
Quick. Very quick. I respect the Mustache Club. I would still like to be friends, but I cannot join because if I join, I will not be getting you know what. So that comes priority first.
You're not
Yeah.
going to be getting.
You know what is I'm
You
talking.
you take a risk, okay?
All right.
Take a risk every morning, waking up, crossing the street, and sticking your face in a fan.
perks of
Let me tell you
having.
something. When you guys get older, okay, and you live with a significant other,
Uh-huh.
things change.
Uh-huh.
For the good.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I love how you look over there like there's a monitors.
Just saying, I would never hear the end of it if I joined the Mustache Club.
Can I say? I will say something.
And
This-
it's just not much doubt.
No, I get it. Listen, it's not for everyone, but I will say. So before Johnny did it, his friend was saying that she didn't like the idea of it, didn't think it would look good.
I love how you like his
Friend.
His
You sound
friend,
like
I can't say that. I can't say the other word. I can't say the other. I'm not allowed to say the other word. Okay,
You
so
can just
I'm
say-
Girl he's seeing?
The girl I'm
Yeah.
seeing
the girl
a
that
lot
he is
better.
currently
Yes.
seeing.
Yes.
His friend.
Sound like my
That is a
85-year-old
woman.
grandma.
Can I
Still
get
calls
to my
my
point? Can I
girlfriend.
say what I gotta say?
How's your
I
friend?
get lady friend.
Can I say what I gotta say? She said.
the lady friend.
How's my friend? She's doing quite
Don't
well.
get mad when you say stupid shit and you get roasted for it.
Have you not been on the show before?
Can I finish what I
Yes,
was
you
going
can
to say?
finish.
Thank you. She said she
How's
didn't
your
know.
lady friend doing?
Great. She
You in
loves
love
it
with the
now.
lady
She
friend?
loves it now.
She loves it.
So the point I was trying to get at was she
That's
said
not
to
me.
you that she didn't know she would like it, whatever, and then you did it, and she said, what did she say?
She
It's not
said,
that bad.
It's not that bad.
Exactly. It's not always as bad
That's
as
what you
think
want
it
to
is.
hear. Is it's not that bad.
Well, it could be worse. It could be worse. She could say you look like shit.
You know what stash I was going for, which I should have gone a little bit more pronounced. Do you know what Andrew Chafin is? He's a relief pitcher.
I was
Chafin.
gonna say I've heard that name.
Yeah, he's a pitcher for I think on the Cubs now. This is his mustache. I think I got a little bit
That's
of it
mean
going. I
Hulk
got-
Hogan vibes, right? That's mean Hulk Hogan vibes.
What do you go?
You
this-
bleach that? You
Yeah.
bleach blonde that? That's Hulk Hogan right there.
Yeah.
I love
So
that.
I got a little bit of it going on the sides. I could have gone a little bit more pronounced for it, but
No, I
maybe-
think it looks good.
But,
You got a little line there too, so it's kind of like you got like a little strap.
yeah, I lined it up. Did the whole cleanup. A lot of hair in the
like
sink.
it.
A lot of hair in the sink.
I like it.
Uh,
Oh, believe me, I know.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that one.
Yep.
But all right,
Big day yesterday for sports.
massive day. Well,
Yeah.
let's do
We gotta do the intro.
Do the intro.
Ah, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
Right, we were jumping all around.
We jumped off the mustache train.
It's the mustache lady friend comment.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
All
Yeah.
Yeah.
right.
Shut up.
All right. Before I do the intro, I have to ask this one question. Your grandma calls Brie your friend?
Yeah, she's just old as fuck. She's just like, how's your friend doing?
So if you ever
Okay.
get to the point that you take the next step.
You can say Mary.
Oh,
You're allowed
say
to
next
say-
step.
Well, the next step,
Engaged.
I still live with her.
On a technicality, be fiance then.
Okay.
So
Alright.
technicality.
Technicality, yeah.
So if you get to the point that it becomes fiance equals marriage equals.
I would hope she goes to the, how's your wife doing?
How's your friend?
Yeah, that would be really funny.
How's your friend you've been
would
married to
die.
for 4
I would
years?
die if my marriage break, be like, if grandma goes, hey, how's your friend?
He's marrying his friend today.
It's so fucking
Anyway-
old. It's so funny. It's just funny.
Anyway, isn't she your best friend?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Start the intro.
Aren't I the number one woman in your life?
The comments you made this morning on the TikTok was
Yeah,
very.
it was crazy. Yeah,
I thought you were gonna propose right then and there.
I tell you.
That would be a crazy way.
That
That would be a crazy way
Over
to propose.
TikTok, she finds a TikTok.
All right, let me tell you something, okay? Sorry. I know we're getting behind on
No,
the
it's-
intro.
you're
but
fine.
whatever. We're shooting the shit.
We're shooting the shit.
If I ever proposed to Juliet via TikTok,
She wouldn't.
I would be fucking run over with the car, set the house on fire. I would see a whole night of other side of her I've never seen before. And I wouldn't be getting, you know what.
Back to that. Yeah.
You know what?
No mustache.
Mushu?
Mustache leads to no, and then proposing over TikTok
X,
leads
Y
to
equals no Z.
No Mushu.
No moosh.
no. All right, fair enough. Can't argue with you.
I mean, I ain't wrong, Mike.
I don't know, man.
You ain't wrong,
All
Mike.
right, let's get this shit on the road. We got 385. I'm on a tear. this week.
You on it, there.
We got episode 385. Make sure you like and subscribe. As you can see, we've already been shooting the shit for the last 10 minutes. If there's any personal bullshit that's going on in your all lives, make sure you put it on the comments in the Patreon there. Because you know what? Dante's got shit going on. Johnny's got shit. Supposedly Mike's got friends. You know, I got shit. We all got shit. So
I took a
we'll
shit
take
this
on
morning.
your shit too. It's shit on Wednesdays.
Yep.
I was told I would have to move out if I shaved my mustache.
Oh, really?
Which means I'll be doing it even sooner now. I'm a big spike guy. It gets me into a whole lot of trouble.
Yeah.
But I am who I am.
You
You
are.
are. Hey, that's what makes you you.
Big
All
Mike.
right.
And here's the thing, and I want to make this an attest to Big Mike. Okay.
And then wait.
A test.
And okay.
I have asked Big Mike for months. You're gonna start working out. I think there's a few of us that have. I'm gonna get to it. Give me a second.
It was like a year.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Didn't you say you were gonna do it on Veterans Day or
He said
something
he
like
was gonna
that?
do it.
Or
He
Labor
said
Day?
4th of July.
4th of July.
Then he said Labor Day.
That's what it
Then
was.
he said
yeah.
Columbus Day.
Columbus Day.
It's never gonna
You did it for like
happen.
you did it for as long as I did.
What?
You did it for as long as I did. We
No,
did the
I
one
for
time.
2 days.
2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hysterical.
Which was good. I got back in there and I realized it's not for me.
Hey, sometimes you gotta get back into it to realize that
gonna buy a
it's-
bike.
It's not for everyone.
So anyway,
just a little bit.
despite the fact, my point to my story is despite the fact that Big Mike broke his promise numerous times, that we still love him. So
Yeah, of
Bree will
course.
still love you.
Thank you, Big
That's
Nick.
the point that I'm trying to make.
Thank you. I appreciate it. She won't, but I appreciate it.
I appreciate the kind
Hey,
words.
and that one time I promised you I would
I
give
I
a...
got an extra room.
All right, yeah.
I guess
Get the
bedroom.
guest bedroom ready.
There you go.
All right, we ready to
Anyway, what
talk
happened
about
yesterday
some
in sports?
stuff?
Let's
Good.
talk
a lot
about
of stuff.
A lot of sports, yeah. So let's just get into
I
it.
guess the biggest thing was Russell Wilson got traded
Yeah,
out of nowhere, kind of.
kinda. I mean, they were like Pete Carroll said last week, like it's not happening, and then it
I
happened.
want to give away his position.
They want to give away his position.
Yeah.
So yeah, the trade is the Broncos are receiving Russell Wilson in a 4th-round pick, and the Seattle's getting Drew Lock, Noah Fant, Shelby Harris, 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, and a 5th-round pick. Seahawks did well. People were like saying the Seahawks didn't do well.
I think it's great for both sides, to be
Yeah.
honest with you. I mean, the Seattle,
They're not winning. They weren't
the
gonna
Seattle, no, they weren't going to win anyway.
You're not-
No,
you had Russ under contract for 2 more years. You're not winning in those next 2 years. You got to move on, and you retooled. You had no first-round picks. You
Right.
had no assets
You
anymore.
were the worst team in your division with Russell Wilson.
yeah.
they traded all their picks for
Jamal Adams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I mean,
Yeah.
that was
Sorry about that.
That was terrible. Now, oh my word, was that terrible.
looking back on that now, it's awful because that was a win now move, and obviously they're not winning anything.
Nope.
So like they just
And he
wasted
regressed
that. and he
immediately.
regressed so bad.
I think this was mostly all in the Broncos, too. Once they saw Aaron Rodgers wasn't. I think they were like,
Well,
okay, we really want Aaron Rodgers. They saw him resign, and they were like, okay, we got to go after Russell Wilson. 'cause
I
there's no one
saw
else.
I saw a thing
that was
about
their
Ro-
backup
yeah.
plan the whole time.
Apparently that there was no connection, but I don't believe that. I do.
Yeah, just like
I
Pete
feel
Carroll
like
said
if
he wanted to
Aaron
trade Russell Wilson.
if Aaron Rodgers say he wanted out, the Broncos were going to be all over that. And once he was
Yeah.
going back,
So-
they're like option 2.
I
So.
saw a thing that said Rodgers' 3 choices were the Broncos, the Packers, retirement. Like those are the 3 things he was contemplating. And so, yeah, I'm guessing that Rodgers probably told the Broncos, or the Broncos told the Packers told the Broncos a few days ago, like not happening. He's
Yeah.
not getting anywhere. He's either staying or retiring. He probably made that decision early, and then they worked on this trade because it's been happening for a week. They've been working on this trade for the last week. So I mean, I don't know what it is. I don't know how Russell Wilson's going to gonna age. You know, last year he took a step back obviously with the hand injury, it was his first major injury of his career, and he couldn't throw. Like he could not throw for like a good 5 weeks. Of the
I think he
season.
came back.
He came back too early.
Because they were talking about how he was like so ahead of schedule and he was doing everything he could, and that's like impressive and everything. But also, it's like if you're rushing back, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
You really don't.
Especially for a team that wasn't
They
contending.
said that like it was X amount of weeks or whatever. He came back 3 weeks early, and then on that 9th week or whatever that he was supposed to come back, he looked back to normal.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah,
it was just a rush back.
But a guy like Russell Wilson, who relies on his athleticism, you know, he's not tall, doesn't have height, doesn't have size. He's all athleticism. I mean, he's got an arm. He's got, you know, I don't know how well that guy will turn as a pure pocket passer. He ran the ball last year, fewer rush attempts. You know, he's less willing to take a hit as he gets older, and so I don't know, you know. It could work. I think Russell Wilson on the Broncos is a very dangerous team, especially because I think they're getting Von Miller back. It seems like he wants to come back. You know, he posts on Instagram, should I wear 40 or 58 when I come back to the Broncos? Pretty much insinuating that he's coming back. So they get Miller back. Their
And you look
defense
at
is
their
shored up.
options. I
Yeah.
mean, at wide receiver, you got Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton, Tim Patrick, and at running back, you have Javonte Williams and Melvin Gordon. I mean, the offense is loaded.
Yeah, the offense is loaded. If they could get like another weapon, could you imagine Gronk on that offense?
I mean, they
Russell
just got rid of
Wilson.
their
I
tight end.
wouldn't say their
Exactly.
offense is loaded. They have Jerry Jeudy.
They got,
Jerry
I mean,
Jeudy's good.
Cortland Sutton
Jerry
and
Jeudy's
Jerry
good.
Judy are good 1 and 2.
I think Judy's going to turn into
If you
top.
give them a good quarterback, they
I
could
think
be good.
if, and this is a huge if, Gronk plays,
It's for the Bills.
it's Buffalo or Cincinnati.
Gronk,
Yeah.
I think Jerry Judy is a top 15 wide receiver this year.
I think he has
At
the
least.
potential to be a top receiver. He just, I mean, when you have Teddy Bridgewater,
and Drew
excuse me,
Lock
and Drew
throwing
Lock
to you.
throwing it to you, I mean, you can only go so far.
Exactly. I
And
think-
he also gets injured
Yeah.
and stuff like
But
that.
I
so.
think Judy's the guy. He's going to have a huge year this year. I think this offense, I mean, it's Javonte Williams was really
He's
good.
good.
You
I
got
think he
two-headed
can be
monster in
good.
the backfield with Gordon and Williams.
Don't they have cap space? They can go and get guys too, I think, right?
This takes up a lot of their cap space.
Yeah, probably.
I think isn't
But-
Wilson going to sign an extension too? I thought I saw something.
You don't make a
with an
trade like that and
extension,
get the
but-
guy for 2 years.
No,
That's
I
not
mean
happening.
he'll for sure.
You know the best part about all this too?
What?
They're maybe the worst team in that division still.
So that's the thing too. So
The Raiders. If you want to put the Raiders last, fine. It's not that. It's
Yeah.
not that big of a gap.
Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, Raiders is how I'd rank them right now.
Yeah,
I'm still
sure.
putting the Chiefs. I'm still
Chiefs
putting
are
the
one,
Chargers
yeah.
ahead of them.
Sure.
right
that's
now.
Oh no,
I have
I'm saying
to.
it's between Broncos and Raiders. On the
Sure.
bottom.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
agree with
But
that.
I think
this
the ga-
move doesn't do much for him.
I think it definitely does. I think the gap between the Chargers and the Broncos is very. I do agree that they're the third best team in the division, but the gap between them and the the
It
Chargers
closes the gap more.
is inches. It's minuscule. The Broncos were what were they 7-10 last year, 8-9 last year with Teddy Bridgewater and Drew Lock as their quarterback. Like, you're just losing one of those shitty quarterbacks and getting they were 7-10 last year. You're getting that's a 3-win swing at least. Stepping from Teddy Bridgewater to Russell Wilson.
Yeah, but you got to also remember, too, you got to play Mahomes twice a
Sure.
year, Herbert twice a
Sure.
year, and Derek Carr twice a year.
Again, sure, but they were 7-10 already last year, and again, I think this is a 3-win swing. I don't think they win that division next year, but they're a wild card team for
Anybody
sure.
want to bring up their schedule real quick, just for shits and giggles? The Broncos.
They'll have an
schedule?
easy schedule too because they
Let's
were the
see.
worst team in the division, which means they play all last place teams. So the way it works is like where you stand at the end of the year, you play like other division teams in the same like ranking. So like when you play the AFC North, you'll be playing the last AFC North team. When you play the AFC South, you'll be playing the last place AFC South team from the year before.
All right, this is no
Yeah.
no dates or anything. These are just the teams they're playing. So obviously the Chiefs twice, Chargers twice, Raiders twice. Texans, Colts, Cardinals, 49ers, Jaguars, Rams, Titans, Seahawks, Ravens, Panthers, Jets.
That's not an easy
That's
schedule.
not an easy
That's a tough
schedule.
That's a really tough schedule.
I think it just so happens that the AFC West
They're
is
playing. They're playing
Yeah.
the fucking Titans,
The only-
Ravens, and Rams.
the only
They're playing the
team-
NFC West.
Yeah, they're playing the NFC West.
That's a very tough schedule.
That's the reason why it's a tough schedule. But so does the Chiefs have to play that schedule, and the Chargers have to play that schedule, and they will have the easiest schedule of any AFC West team, because
What's the Chiefs? Let's go. We might as well do this.
yeah,
Let's do this. Bring the Chiefs schedule.
I'll pull up the Chargers schedule.
All right.
I'm not high on the Broncos at all. Yes,
All right.
it doesn't help them obviously because they're going to a better quarterback, but like whatever. That's still the hardest division in football right
Sure.
now.
I think
All
they'll
right.
have. I think all 4 teams could be playoff teams.
It's
next
definitely by far the 4 best quarterbacks of a division.
year. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, we got Cardinals, Broncos, Texans, Colts, Chargers, Raiders, Jaguars, Titans, Rams, Seahawks, 49ers, Bengals, Bills, Buccaneers.
That's not an easy schedule.
No, they're
It's
all
also the
not
Chiefs.
easy at
though.
all.
pretty
Yeah.
even.
It's also the Chiefs.
they're all going to have very similar schedules because how the schedule making works. The by definition, the Broncos will have the easiest schedule just because they were the worst team in their division last year, and so they're going to be playing all 4th place teams in other divisions. Like that's how you make a schedule.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm even looking at the Raiders. I'm not going to go through all of the teams again, but it's there. It seems like the level of difficulty is very,
Yeah.
very similar.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, honestly, this could be a division where like it comes down to who stays the healthiest and stuff like that.
Oh, this could
too.
definitely
Yeah.
come down to week 18.
Yeah, I mean,
For sure.
3 of these teams will be in the playoffs next year. The AFC West will have 3.
this
teams
could be
in
like the
playoffs.
NFC West. You had the Cardinals, Rams, 49ers last year. It could be just like that division where you have more than half the teams in that division making the playoffs.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
for sure.
Think they get rid of Metcalf now?
I mean, honestly, if they can get a first-round pick for him, they should. If they want to just start rebuilding
blow it
completely,
up.
you have 1 year deal. You have 1 year left on his deal. Why not? You released
wouldn't
Bobby
wanna be there.
Wagner.
Yeah, and
you
their
just cut
goddamn
him.
era.
So like, if you're really cleaning house right now, you might as well commit to it fully. If you can get a first-round pick for
That's-
Metcalf,
You got to get
yeah,
first
yeah,
and a third at least.
Yeah,
You can
and
get
that's
more,
different
but,
with Bobby
like-
Wagner. He's at the end of his career.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, they're cutting like guys that
They
like
also saved
franchise
$16
players.
million in cap space by getting rid of him, too.
And you get rid of
What do
Metcalf,
need
you
the
can
cap-
shave a lot
if
of
you're
money
not
too.
spending it, what do you need the cap space for?
They will. But they'll probably play. Well, because the thing is, if you don't spend it, doesn't it go towards the next year anyway?
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing though. You get Noah Fant, how do you pronounce that? Noah Fant. You get a linebacker. You know, the offense has. There's not much there. They have very bad pass rush.
Drew
They
Lock
have
ain't
very good
helping
offensive
Metcalf,
line.
so-
No,
Well, if I'm Metcalf, I'd want out.
but they still have weapons on that offense. Like that offense has guys.
Tyler
Who?
Lockett.
Tyler Lockett.
Okay.
Rashad Penny was great last year. They had a great second half.
Not gonna call him a guy.
Chris Carson, if he ever comes back.
Yeah, we don't know if he's coming
That
back.
guy,
he
yeah,
might
who
be
knows?
done.
Yeah.
If Chris Carson was coming back, it'd be a little different because he's legit.
Neck injuries are fucking scary, man.
We were talking about it yesterday, and I'm talking about like hypotheticals if the Patriots trade for DK Metcalf,
Never gonna happen.
unbelievable. I think more realistically, I mean, Tyler Lockett might not be a bad option either if the Patriots wanted to look at
Patriots are
someone.
not getting no wide receivers.
Why
I
not?
know, it's just wishful
Because
thinking.
it's Belichick.
You eventually need a wide
Tyler
receiver.
Lockett's only making $9 million a year, so I mean, you can afford that more.
The only thing
4
is-
straight 1,000-yard seasons.
I don't.
mean,
I don't like him on the Patriots though because he's a deep threat guy.
He's a boomer bust guy.
He's-
He has
and
games where
Metcalf is a perfect fit.
he would be more perfect fit, but I'm saying more of
yeah.
a realistic target.
I would get rid of the 21st overall pick and a third for Metcalf in a fucking heartbeat.
Yeah, it would make a huge difference.
He
it would make
is better than any wide receiver you would draft
Oh, for
at
sure.
21.
For
yeah,
sure.
for sure. Yeah, I mean, at 21, I don't know who would be there anyways. But yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens there. But
And it's not like you're getting a guy who's 30. He's still like 24, 25.
He's
years old.
young.
Ooh, what's his name? John, whatever, Mechie or whatever from Alabama.
Oh yeah.
Who got hurt in the SEC championship game?
no one that tore his ACL,
In the SEC, not in the
not the national.
Not in the, that was
Yeah, yeah.
Thompson or whatever. I forget, or
I know
Johnson.
who you're talking about. Yeah.
He might be available at 21.
Yeah, but is he better than Metcalf?
Could be. Kid's fucking nasty.
So is
He's-
Metcalf.
Who would you take, Waddle or Metcalf?
It's like
That's a
Metcalf.
good question. I think Metcalf has more skills than Waddle. I mean, he's got the size, he's got the speed.
Interesting.
I mean, Waddle's got a chance to be. He's a phenomenal slot receiver. Like that's his niche. He's a great slot.
And this
receiver.
kid's better than Waddle.
You think?
When Mechie was healthy, and that's what everyone said
That's
on
it.
Alabama.
Yeah.
He's
But-
better than Waddle.
But I think I'm just taking Metcalf over Waddle. 'Cause Metcalf, I mean, the combination of size and speed for Metcalf makes him almost tackleable. I mean, the play that always stands out to me with Metcalf is
when he chased
When he
down
chased down Patrick
after,
Peterson.
Right.
yeah.
like
so the give and take here, though, is like you'd be drafting him straight
Yeah.
out of the draft at 21 instead of giving up a pick and something else for Metcalf. You know what I mean? Like,
But again, it's a non-known commodity versus a known commodity.
yeah.
And, you know,
The only thing you have going for you on that is that Mac Jones is familiar with that kid.
yeah,
And I'm not even a Patriots fan anymore, so I don't even
Yeah,
give
you're
a
a
fuck
Bengals
what they
fan.
do. Yeah.
yeah.
You
Mac
don't-
Jones
you don't-
stinks.
You don't mean that.
I
Come
have
on,
zero
Mike.
faith. I have zero faith. Until they win another Super Bowl, I'm out.
Well,
Sounds like a fair weather fan to me.
Oh my god, 100%.
Don't worry, Johnny. I'm sticking with my fucking blue, silver, and red until I die.
Glad to hear it.
hey,
good to hear.
and the next one, the next NFL news is talk about Aaron Rodgers, obviously coming back. Apparently, that whole contract thing, not confirmed, not real. Aaron Rodgers said that is not true. He is coming back, but the whole 4-year extension, not so much. And they also franchise tagged Devontae
Wait,
Adams.
so it's not 4 and 200.
He said that's not true. That was a fake report. He is coming back for at least another year. They could agree to something. They could agree to a
So
contract.
he's not
but
getting the big contract.
Well, we don't know.
We don't know.
The report of 4 years, 200 mil was not real.
It's probably something like that.
I'm sure
Maybe
maybe
sign a 4-year.
I don't know if it's not a 4-year extension.
It's got to be like a 2.
Two. Yeah.
No
yes.
offense,
'Cause
because you're
that's
thinking
5
about
more years.
retirement already. You're not playing.
If
4
you're
more
thinking
years.
about
years,
retirement-
80 mil.
Yeah. A Max
40
Scherzer deal,
million.
maybe.
Yeah,
Three,
exactly.
118 or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
That's a good point. I mean, if you're thinking about retiring already, why would you sign a 4-year extension? Because you're just locking yourself
4
in.
is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I don't think he
contemplating
did anything
retirement,
over
but,
2.
You know, I'll play another 5 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
You don't play 5 more years when you're already thinking of that.
Unless there's a clause in it that lets him host Jeopardy while he's
Well,
playing.
Jeopardy doesn't want him anymore.
Fuck him.
Yeah. I mean, I have. If it is a 4-year deal, let's say hypothetically,
Mm-hmm.
do you think the Packers win a Super Bowl in
Yes.
4 years? Yes.
I
No.
do. I believe so. Because if you're bringing him back, you're committing that much to him. I think that they're gonna do everything they can.
What would be different now than it would already has been?
Move around some pieces, try to make that defense a little
Jordan
better.
Love.
Jordan Love, I don't. What about Jordan Love?
Or what? You could trade him.
No, I'm just saying move around other guys. I mean,
bag of
there's
football.
52 players on the team.
What?
You can move
They
around other
need-
guys.
They need a defense, and if they're gonna,
Yeah,
if they
improve
signed
the
him to a
defense.
huge deal and they took up cap space, then
Yeah.
I don't know.
The cap did go
Well,
up a
McCaffrey-
lot
not
of money
McCaffrey.
too.
McAfee said that it's a cap-friendly deal.
Okay.
The way they the way they worked it out. So it's not going to be.
There's got to be a
huge.
bunch of
Get him a defense then.
Yeah.
It's got to
I
be
mean,
boatloaded
That's
with
it.
money.
Literally, just get a better defense.
I
Your
mean-
offense is solid.
We could talk about this too. A franchise tag deadline was yesterday. Devontae Adams got franchise tag, but you know who didn't get franchise tag or sign an extension was J.C. Jackson. who's
We
now
all
a
knew
free
that was
agent.
coming.
Yeah.
He's not coming back. It's
No.
not happening.
No.
I've been telling Dante this for weeks. It's not happening.
It's a damn
He's gonna go to
shame.
some shit team.
You can go to the Raiders.
Oh, so a great team.
Great team. Raiders would be a great fit. They need a secondary.
Follow McDaniels.
Yeah, follow McDaniels, I guess. You know,
All
Idiot.
the money is what's going to happen.
yeah. But I think the Raiders are a perfect fit for him.
Yeah, we'll see.
Other guys who got
Chris Godwin
Chris
got
Godwin
tagged.
got
yeah.
tagged.
Second year in a row.
Yeah.
Orlando Brown on the Chiefs got tagged.
That tight end from the Dolphins got tagged.
Jake
Gesicki.
Gesicki.
Tight end, our
Dalton Schultz.
O lineman on the Titans that got a huge deal.
Oh
this year.
yeah.
Who is like something Henry?
Yeah, I never heard of him.
Who is that guy?
He got 5 years.
Like 80 something mil?
80 something. Here, I
That's
have
a lot of
him.
money.
Yeah. I
He's a linebacker. Harold Landry.
oh, he's linebacker.
Linebacker.
Okay.
5 year, 87.5 mil.
Not
Fucking
bad.
big
A
deal.
lot of money.
I'm not well versed in my Titans, but I
No.
I'd never heard of him.
I've never heard of the guy either. I was like, someone texted me.
Not bad for a guy that people don't really know about.
fuck.
Good for him.
Sorry.
But
52 million guaranteed at 26 years old.
Pretty damn
Not
good.
bad.
Not bad. Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be guys that the Packers can get in free agency. Chandler Jones also not tendered, not tagged, whatever. So the guys that there are gonna be guys available in free agency who the Packers could get to build that defense. If they really just want to go bigger home, go home for the next 2 years.
Just between Rodgers and him, though, how much space are they going to have?
I don't know. I don't know.
They're gonna have to build out that defense. Offense is set.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
you
don't
don't
have- even if you want to get rid of Aaron Jones, you got
clear Jones.
AJ Dillon.
I'd clear
And
Jones'
he's-
contract out if I'm the
Because
Packers.
AJ Dillon's a starting running back.
Yeah,
He's an RB1.
yeah. He's
so
proven it. Yeah, I'd get Jones' contract out of there. I had Jones going to an interesting team. Remember we talked about this? I was saying like Aaron Jones would be a really good fit here. I forget.
Yep. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Bills.
Bills. That was it. Aaron
That
Jones
would- I
be
mean,
a really
that-
good fit. Yeah. Be really
I mean,
fit.
that's really one piece of their offense
Yeah.
that they're missing is a good running back.
Yeah. But yeah, then the Packers. I'm clearing Jones' contract out. I'm making room for defense. I maybe sign like a slot receiver guy. You know, a guy you could do. The Packers. Yeah.
You would try to do this, would you?
I'd sign like
Looking between the M.
a guy who's not what's it called, Marquise Valdez-Scantling. You know.
The thing, so, oh wait, I get him and fucking Lazard mixed up.
Yeah.
One of them had like a weirdly good statistical year.
I think,
Probably
I
Lazard.
think Lazard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lazard's an interesting piece. I mean, Tanyan tore his ACL last year.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He's pretty good. He's all right.
The thing is with Rodgers, like you can keep guys like that because he's gonna make them look really good.
Yeah.
And like Tunyon had a good year when he was healthy. Obviously, Devontae Adams is Devontae Adams, and Lazard's like Rodgers is gonna make him good. You don't need that like bigger name for it too, when he can just make him look that good. No, that's fine.
Yeah. Just makes you think, like, what were the Packers really thinking when they drafted Love?
They weren't.
Like,
I still can't figure that out.
no.
If it was like a spike move towards Rodgers to waste a first round pick on that,
In your
then you
face.
are so fucking stupid.
Yeah. Like, for that alone, I'd leave the Packers.
I know. Yeah. But whatever.
Yeah. Should we move on?
Yeah, let's move on.
Let's move on.
All right, Johnny, you think an MLB deal is going to get reached today?
I do think an MLB deal is going to reach today. So,
Do you
What
really?
makes you think
Do you
that,
really?
Johnny?
so MLB sent the proposal last night. They were negotiating for 15 hours. So the reason why
Another 15 hours.
So-
what the fuck do you talk about for 15 fucking hours?
I don't fucking know.
How's the wife doing?
Exactly. That's all they talked about. How's the wife doing for 15 hours?
My wife.
I didn't think that in my head. I didn't think that was setting you up, but that's perfect.
So the reason why I think it's going to get done. So MLB offered a good deal last night. That's why. It was a good middle ground deal that I think if I'm the players, I look at the deal and I'm like, fuck it, this is the best we're going to get. You know, so the deal was they went up to 230 for the CBT with growth for 245, which is a big step forward in the right direction. You know, there's stipulations to it, but the deal that the MLB offered is a deal that the players should take at this point. The reason why is because yesterday was the day that MLB really said, because the MLB already canceled games, but they can always bring those back. It's to the point where MLB is like, we cannot reschedule games at this point. That was yesterday, where they said we will not be rescheduling games for certain at this point. If they strike a deal today, there will be a 162 game season. That will happen. MLB made a good faith offer finally, after fucking killing the spirit of the Players Association, and it's a good deal. Let's fucking play ball. Let's just do it. It's a good enough deal. There's gonna be 14 teams in the playoffs. Fuck that shit, but it's happening.
It's so ridiculous.
It's so ridiculous.
Let's reward mediocrity.
Exactly. There's going to be banning of shifts. There's going to be new rules that like the MLB can test rules faster in the league, less reason, whatever. MLB's getting everything they wanted except for they have to pay a little bit more on the CBT, which whatever. Fuck it. Take the deal, players. Strike a deal. Let's play baseball. Let's get this free agency going. Because when this deal gets struck, if it happens today, tomorrow's in the pit's gonna be crazy because it's gonna be like Carlos Correa signed. Every person signed yesterday.
Did you see the Rays offered Freddie Freeman a contract
Yeah.
before the lockout started?
The Rays.
The Rays did.
Yeah.
He's not coming back. He's gone.
It doesn't. From what it sounds like, it doesn't seem like he's gonna come back.
Which is crazy. You win the World Series and you lose your best
Rays
player.
offered him money.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's no details, but they did offer him a contract before.
I think he'll end up either
Take the money, bro. You already got your championship. You were loyal for like 10, 11 years. Fucking go out, do your thing.
I mean,
do
the
your
Braves,
thing,
if
man.
the Braves aren't going to pay you, leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's going to end up in an AL East team.
Yankees.
Yankees, Rays, or Red Sox if they want to
Always
spend.
the fucking Yankees.
Red Sox need a first baseman. He could fit great.
They're not
Come
spe-
to Boston.
They're not spending money.
Come to Boston, baby. Oh boy,
Listen,
that
the
would be
Rays are willing to
awesome.
spend money, and you're the Red Sox, and you see that. You got to be like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you hired Chaim Bloom.
Chaim
You don't
Bloom-
spend money.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if he will, but I think he'll
Ain't
be.
spending nothing.
I would love that. I would love it.
Yeah.
Did the Sox
Bring
resign
Charlie.
Schwarber?
No, he's still a free
Who?
agent. Schwab's.
I can't be a Red Sox fan next year either.
Ah,
Jesus
no.
Christ.
Yeah.
They haven't signed him yet.
No, he's still free.
He hasn't
agent.
signed with anybody.
Nope.
Yeah.
I want him to come back to the Nats.
He's a good guy.
Fat Kyle, baby.
High morale guy.
But yeah, I think there will be a season. And I think
What
they're
time are
do
they
it.
going to sign it to?
I
Afternoon?
think probably one-ish.
Over or under?
Over under 1.
Over under 1. I'm going over.
I'm
Johnny, I
going.
hope you're right. I have no faith, though, until
I
it
mean-
actually happens.
Listen, if I'm the players, this is a deal. This is when the people I follow on Twitter who are incredibly pro labor to the point to like a fault are saying this is a good enough deal. You take the deal, and if at this point on, if the players don't take the deal, the onus falls on them because this is a good enough deal to get it done. So, yeah, I think I'm feeling good about it.
All right.
That's just that, yeah.
Right.
Next topic, I'm looking at over Dejounte's shoulders is more another one of my things I want to talk about. I got a mid-major madness update. So I was watching a bunch of mid-major tournaments last night. One of the first one I watched was the Atlantic Sun tournament. I watched the final game of that, and it was Bellarmine versus who they played in the tournament. Jacksonville. And Bellarmine beats Jacksonville.
Fucking Jacksonville.
And you win your conference tournament, and you think that you're going dancing. You're going to the tourney.
You're dancing. Put on your dancing shoes.
Well,
That works, no?
Bellarmine is not going to the tournament.
What happened?
They transferred. They got promoted from D2 to D1 2 years
4
ago.
years.
And it's a 4-year ineligibility period where you cannot be the tournament from
Yep.
winning the tournament.
Why is that a thing?
It's
is
one
a-
of the dumbest NCAA
That
things you
doesn't
could possibly
sound.
do.
That doesn't make any sense
Yeah,
to me.
you're a 4-year postseason ban.
Yeah.
Why is it a ban though?
Or not, it's just a
Oh,
4-year
yeah,
postseason
grace period?
thing.
Yeah.
It's not a ban. It's
No.
just, I don't.
Oh, that
I
because
don't
that
know
sounds
the-
harsh.
I don't
It's a
know
fancy
the-
way of saying you're being punished for changing divisions.
Exactly.
I don't know the reason behind it. It doesn't make sense if you're good enough to win and get promoted a division,
Right.
and then win in that division to get to
Yeah.
the postseason. Why are you being punished for that? It makes zero sense.
Yeah.
It's a fucking NCAA.
Yeah.
They don't really do many things correct.
Yeah, that's fair.
It makes
I
no
mean, it's like
sense.
it's like the transfer rule too. Like
yeah.
when you transfer, you couldn't play. You're ineligible for a year. Why?
Makes no
Doesn't make
fucking
any
sense.
sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, if you're a free agent, you sign with another team, you're supposed to fucking miss that season.
Yep, that's the new rule. I mean, so now Jacksonville State, who lost to Jacksonville in the semifinals, is now going to the tournament because they won the conference. They won the outright championship in the regular season. So, yeah, so you have the loser of the conference tournament in the semifinals now making it to the NCAA tournament.
You must feel real good about yourself making it to a tournament.
Yeah. Hey.
You don't deserve it.
Yeah. So Jacksonville State is not my champion.
No,
I'll
not
never
mine.
acknowledge them as my champion.
No,
Um,
I can get behind that.
Win the whole thing.
Win
Could
the
you
whole thing.
fucking imagine? Oh my god.
No, because they're going to be a 16 seed.
Well,
They're going to be the worst 16 seed. They're going to be the 16 that plays in the playing game.
Nah, you don't know.
Yeah. And then speaking of low seeds, Bryant basketball, electric. Did you
Dude.
watch this game at all?
I just saw the clips at the end.
Dude, this game was.
So the-
Will's getting hot
bonkers.
on this one.
Oh, Will hates Bryant. I was talking to Will this morning about it because I was watching the game. So Bryant's got this player, Peter Kiss.
Former QU Bobcat. He was
Former
there
Bobcat.
my freshman year.
Yeah.
We were both in the same class.
Absolute madman of a person.
Yeah, this kid was psycho.
He's a psychopath. He was the leading scorer in the country.
Wild. So you would Johnny was also texting me about this last night, and I saw a graphic a week or so ago. He had like consecutive games or like 10 straight
Yeah.
games or 20, 25 plus. And I'm like, oh, this kid's doing well for himself since leaving Quinnipiac. And you were texting me saying he's leading the nation in scoring. And
Yeah.
I'm like, why have I not heard about this until now?
So they got this guy Kiss, and they got their second guard is averaging 20 points a game. So Kiss is averaging 29 points a game. Their guard is averaging like 18.8. His last name is Pride. So their duo is Pride and Kiss, which is a great dynamic duo name.
That
Really
is
good
pretty
duo
cool.
name.
Yeah.
Great duo name, Pride and Kiss. It sounds like a buddy cop movie.
Yeah,
It
yes,
does,
it
yeah.
does.
Yeah, he's got Pride and he's got the Kiss.
Yeah.
So
Write the scripts.
Also great if he gets a dagger in like the tournament. Peter Kiss of Death.
Kiss of death.
Oh.
Oh, fuck me. I want
It writes itself. It writes
Give
itself.
it to me.
So this guy is an absolute madman on the court.
What, he
On
dunked
and
and
off
he
the
did
court.
the bird?
So he was. So apparently his thing is he just clowns the other team every single game. Like he does, like Will was saying, like he's chirping them the entire game because he went to the Mount game. And apparently the Bryant fans are fucking rowdy as hell, and they're yelling like pussy at players when they're lying on the court, like when they're hurt and stuff like that. And
brutal.
so you got Peter Bryant heckling the players on the Wagner bench. Also, my favorite mid-major thing, the Wagner head coach would wear a jersey under his suit every game for the season, and for the conference championship, he wore the jersey outside of the suit.
That's
And so
awesome.
you had the coach, like a 45-year-old man wearing a basketball jersey on the sidelines
Over
of the
a
game.
suit.
Over a suit.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Is this
that's
him?
Yeah, that's
brutal.
him.
This is him? Oh no, that's not him.
No, that's him.
This is him?
Yeah.
No way, that's him. This
What does it say on the tweet?
That's the coach?
Yeah.
his coach has worn his jersey on the sideline every game since because the guy tore the
one of the players tore his-
senior tore his ACL, so he's been wearing his jersey
Gotcha.
in honor of him every game.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
And
Nick,
then-
here's the
and
picture.
then he wore it.
That's just.
Yeah. Electric. You
I
gotta
thought
love
it was a player.
You gotta love mid-major. They cut to him. I'm like, God, that guy looks like he's 45.
He does. Yeah, I'm
I'm like, why does this kid look like he's 45?
There
years
was a
old?
guy that played for I think it was Kentucky or Kansas called Perry Ellis or something like
he
that.
was there for 15
Yeah,
years.
Yeah.
way too long. Kansas, that's what it was.
Perry
Yeah.
Ellis, yeah.
Yeah. Look at his hairline.
Yeah, it absolutely. You gotta love mid-major basketball, man. This shit is electric.
You got characters.
Yeah. And also these small tournaments, you play these games, you get home court advantage. Like if you have the higher seed, you get home court advantage. So this game's at Wagner, at Bryant. Bryant's heckling the shit out of the players. You got Peter Kiss, who's dunking all over them. I mean, the game wasn't close. It was, I think, at one point 35-5, and Peter Kiss outscored Wagner 19-12.
Final score was
half.
70-43, and it was 38-12 after the first half.
38-12. Yeah.
The spread, it was Wagner was plus 3.5,
Oh.
and they lost by 27.
I was thinking I should have thrown money
Lopsided
on this
affair.
game.
Yeah.
I was like, I turned my room like, are we the only people in this country watching this game who didn't either go to Wagner, go to Bryant, or have money on this game?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Look at Peter Kiss's final line while you're here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you have Peter Kiss dunking all over everyone. You got their fucking guard had 15 and 17 rebounds.
Yeah,
15.7
13 and
rebounds.
17. Peter Kiss had 34 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists.
Yeah.
13
5
for
steals,
23.
5
4.
steals too.
Yeah, that's
This guy's gonna be a problem in the tournament. I'm calling it now. They're gonna be like a 14 seed. Look out for Bryant in the tournament. So anyway, game's going on. Wagner's down big. They're getting heckled. Players are getting pissed. Wagner players, by the fans. Wagner players go into the stands to fight the Bryant fans, and like guys getting cold cocked. Like this one guy gets absolutely rocked in the jaw. This one fan who looked like an absolute douchebag. So he probably deserved it.
douchebag.
But yeah, it was a messy scene last night.
There's another video. There's one video close up where he gets absolutely rocked. This one right here. When you're done, when that one's over, let me know.
Yeah.
This one. Yeah, I mean, the guy is shirtless. Here we go. Boom!
Oh, I missed it.
Gets fucking clocked. Hold on.
The
This guy right
douchebag
here.
guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
good night.
His soul left his body for like 5 seconds there. He fell back. They had to pick him up.
So I'm calling it now. Bryant is going to be a team to watch in the tournament.
Unreal.
They're like a 14 seed. Even if they're a 15 seed, look out for Bryant. Peter Kiss is a menace. He'll be like, I want to see him go up against Chet Holmgren and just like, my dick's thicker than you or something like that. Because that dude's a fuck. I was watching the Gonzaga game too. That dude's a fucking pencil.
Yeah.
Like he's weird.
Yeah, he's super
Or
skinny.
Augusta Win.
He's a
Yeah,
unicorn.
different
He's a
zip code.
unicorn.
He's not even a unicorn. He's no muscle on himself.
Yeah, but you look at something like that. Once you get to the NBA, they put you on a diet. He'll gain muscle and stuff like
KD
that.
didn't, really.
Yeah, but KD's also
KD's KD.
KD's. So there's exceptions, but yeah, I agree. He definitely has to gain some weight. But yeah, that was some college basketball last night.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some non-sports things quick before we get in the joke of the day. Nick, don't worry, we're setting
Making
aside
plenty
some
of time for that one.
All right, breaking news. This might be the saddest topic today. Tony Hawk broke his leg during a skateboarding accident.
Tragic.
He says that it is the biggest test of his skateboarding career, trying to recover from this. He said, "I've said many times I won't stop skating until I'm physically unable. A broken leg with plenty of hardware will probably be the biggest test of that creed." Then he goes, "I'll be back."
Doing what?
Skating. I don't know.
Shredding.
Shredding it. So go Team Tony Hawk.
Let's go,
I don't know if
Tony.
John knows about this. I'll break the news to him after this.
Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully John's okay.
I didn't want to tell him too early. You know, I didn't want to ruin his morning. But all right, next topic. A guy caught using $57,000 in government relief funds and bought a rare Pokemon card. He was sentenced to 3 years in prison because of this.
It's called fraud.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be.
So
Suck to go to prison
On
for
his-
3 years for that.
What are you in for? Murder. What are you in for? Stealing a car. What are you in for? Buying a Pokemon card?
So in 2020, he got $57,000 worth of relief funds from the government relief loans, and he bought a $57,000 Charizard from the original 1999 base set. The guy's name is Vinith Odom.
Nice.
I don't
on Gangnam Style?
Yeah, honestly, we're gonna go with that. Psy, we're gonna call him. He pled guilty to wire fraud and was sentenced to 3 years in prison for illegal use of his relief loan. He applied for the federal relief loan in 2020 in order to help run a small business that employed 10 people. Instead of helping those people, he spent it on a 9.5 gem mint graded Shadowless Hollow Charizard from the 1999 Pokemon set.
Dude.
That's so funny, bro. People think they get away with stuff like this.
So stupid.
Must have been a damn good card. Maybe that was the one that the Paul brother was looking to get or something
Yeah.
like that.
This guy got it off his hands too.
All right, Johnny, you know more about this one than me. You wanted me to throw this last one in. So there is an ancient killing stone that was containing a demon, and it cracked open in Japan, I believe it was.
God damn it.
Yeah.
So
Who cracked it
you
open?
thought we were you were on the upswing of things. We were getting past the pandemic. Things are looking better. Nope. Demons are coming.
So this rock is almost 1,000 years old, and this demon's been trapped in this rock for 1,000 years. Japanese legend that there's a demon trapped in this rock for 1,000 years. The so-called killing stone that kept the malevolent spirit imprisoned all this time has split into two,
Ooh.
sending believers into a state of panic.
How did it split? Does it say how it split open?
Let's see. Looking in the mountains, some speak of the evil spirit may have been. Let's see how it's split. It doesn't really say. So local reports
The
suggest
demon split it
Oh
open.
no! Local reports suggest the rock actually started cracking a couple years ago, and it finally just split.
Why didn't they just tape that up?
It's thought rainwater may have gotten inside, like rainwater, like you know how you get like rain gets in, it freezes, it expands. You know how you get potholes.
Yeah.
Officials are trying to restore it apparently. So here's the legend.
Anyone have that in their bingo card for this year?
Demon rock opening.
Here's the story. Japanese legend has it that anyone who comes in contact with this rock will die. Well, anyone who comes in contact with any rock will die. Like that's the truth.
Yeah. True.
People die.
People die.
According to mythology, the volcanic rock, officially named Shisho-seki,
Yeah.
is home to Tamomo no Me, aka the nine-tailed fox. The demon apparently took the form of a beautiful woman who was part of a plot to kill Emperor Toba, the ruler of Japan from 1107 to 1123. Located near the mountainous northern region of Togashi, near Tokyo, the rock is something of a tourist hotspot, but now visitors are fearful. Some speculate the evil spirit may have been resurrected to wreak havoc once more.
I'm reading this article that's similar to what you're reading. It says, we here at Numlock News have a long-standing policy of covering our bases and would like to be the first to welcome
Our demon overlord.
Tamanu no Me and all 9 of her tails back to our realm. Congratulate her on her daring escape from imprisonment, inform her of recent political changes regarding imperial sovereignty that she may find intriguing, offer any aid she may require, and just add long may she reign.
Yep.
But don't worry, guys. Venom Lord tweeted, I just glued the cracked ancient Japanese killing stone back together. The stone demon is contained.
Good,
So
good.
I think we're good.
Uh-huh.
That's fucking... It's hilarious. That's a crazy looking rock.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you. This is what it looks
It's
like.
housed a demon for almost 1,000 years.
That's a
I've ever seen
900-year-old rock,
Wow.
if you ask me. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a...
So what do we have to do to prevent this demon? Like
It's already out and about.
And apparently, it
I'm down with
releases like
Jesus, so I'm good.
it releases like gas and stuff like that, like toxic gases, and it gives you side effects of what it would be like if you were possessed by a demon.
Should we do
I'm saying stay over there.
Should we hire a priest to come and do a good exorcism?
I think we should just do that. in
Power of
general,
Christ
yeah.
compels you. I've always wanted to do an exorcism, like actually perform an exorcism. It'd be
Be the one to
Yeah.
get the demon out of someone.
You just yell in Latin a lot.
Power
you just,
of
yell,
Christ
the power of
repels
Christ
you.
compels you.
Compels you, not repels.
Does it
compel me?
No wonder why.
I don't really find all that
No
compelling.
wonder why it didn't
It's my
go away.
favorite
I was
scene
saying
ever.
it wrong.
Um,
Hilarious.
yeah, so if anyone needs an exorcism and wants me to do it, just let me know. I'll be there.
All right, I got a quick story real quick.
yeah?
So when I was in Arizona last
See
year,
what the demon looks like. Apparently,
Ugh.
it's scary.
I went to the Chapel of Holy Christ that was built inside the rock. I think I showed some of you guys these pictures.
It was built inside
so,
where?
So it was a church
Uh-huh.
that was built inside of the rock. So Sedona is like all, it's got all the rocks and everything like that.
Okay.
So you walk in and it's a church. And people walk in there and, they're praying or they're lighting candles or, there was a gift shop underneath. I mean, obviously it was a tourist attraction, but it was a church. So when you're driving on the road, you can look up and you see the cross and it's inside the rock. But so you drive around the back and then you can go inside the church.
Sure.
Julia and I walked in there. Within 30 seconds, I was crying. And I couldn't even do anything about it. Every single person that I saw was crying or was like in joy. Like when I walked in that room, in that church, I felt all kinds of spirits and all things that I've never felt in my entire
Jeez.
life. I walked out of there and I looked at Julia and she looked at me and she goes, "What just happened?"
What is this place? What is it?
It's called Chapel of Holy Christ. If you're ever in Arizona, you have to go to this place. It's a vortex. So of course you
yeah.
feel the energy and everything like that.
No, Vortex. That's
It-
what came up.
It was amazing. I was like, what the hell is happening? And like I could feel all the negativity, we'll put it in this words, demons coming out. I walked out of there and I was like, I got no problems. I got no issues. I got I forgot about everything. Like I literally walked in there, and the reason why I'm bringing this up is because this whole like demon thing. I walked in there. I'm telling you, it was the most powerful thing I have ever felt in my entire life. It was crazy,
Now you make me curious.
and like a really good way too. Not like scary, like in a really good way. And I was just
I'm
like,
looking at the pictures now. This looks very.
It is.
Wow.
If you're ever in Arizona and you're ever in Sedona, 1,000%, you need to check this out because we walked in there and there's people on their hands and knees praying. There was people on the sides praying. There was, Julia and I just sat there and we just started crying, and and I wasn't like sad.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I was sad or it wasn't like anything. It was almost
You were
the way
overcome.
the way that I feel. It's like
Overwhelming?
The tears were like all the negativity and all the demons coming out through my eyes.
And
I had goosebumps on my arms, and I felt like, and it was like a different kind of goosebump. It wasn't like I was cold goosebump.
Right.
It was like a goosebump, but like there's a spirit like going through my body, and it's just like it's taking away all the bullshit.
That's something
I'm,
that
I'm
like,
telling
you,
you,
gotta go
it
and
was
experience.
it was insane. It
Yeah.
was insane. I'm not saying whoever believes in Jesus, I'm not getting into that discussion. I'm just talking about that this was, I have never, the only thing I would say is that if you walked in this place, you would say to yourself, ha. And I'm talking about if someone doesn't believe. And again, I am not advertising believe, not believe. I'm not getting into that department. All I'm saying is that it's
If
you walk
felt
in there and it's
something.
like
Yeah.
something's going on
Well,
in here.
How close is Sedona to Scottsdale?
You gonna stop by after your weekend at the
I'm
debauchery?
gonna get absolutely crushed and go there. Maybe it'll sober me up.
Yeah.
All the demons would come out of you.
Nah.
You should go there before you leave. That should be like your
Yeah,
last
maybe
stop
I
before you
will.
leave.
I do want to go
It's
to
2
Sedona.
hours. It's a 2-hour.
I know.
Sedona's
I
beautiful.
That's a
remember,
2-hour
I remember you
trip.
saying all that.
You get on I-17 south,
How far?
2 hours.
Oh, no.
Speed limit's 75 out there.
No, is it
I love a
really?
good speed limit of 75.
The speed limit in Sedona is 75, and I'm not making that up. Like they literally say. And the other thing too, there are no cops. Thank you. There are no cops anywhere.
Thank you.
There's not. It's just I was on those roads. Sometimes you were the only car on the fucking road. Yeah. It was amazing. I loved it.
You want all right? Something cool.
Highly recommended.
The highest posted speed limit in the country is found Texas State Highway 130, 85 miles an hour. Fucking sick.
This fucking
That's my
sick.
speed limit. I go every day. I mean,
Yeah, it's very true.
Here's the other
Rory
thing.
would be
Not
chilling at like
Rory.
93 on that.
no, go
Yeah,
115.
Yeah, probably
Hey,
go
Rory.
115.
We found a speed limit for you in Texas.
85 mile an hour speed limit.
85.
a little too slow for you. Yeah.
The officer pulls you over. Sir, you know you're only going 84 here. You can go faster if you want.
We're gonna give you a $500 ticket for being a slow ass.
Yeah, you're going too slow on this highway. Yeah, no, Nick, that's cool. It's one of those things like you're describing it and stuff like that, but it's like you have to
You
like
have to go
actually
there. You have to
experience
go
it
there.
yourself.
You have
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I definitely if I'm in the area, if I'm even like in the vicinity of it, I'll check
in
it
the
out.
area of Arizona.
If I'm just in the area of
Bring your
Arizona.
lady friend with you.
Hey, listen, I do want to do a
man.
lot of traveling in the future, so maybe that could be a spot that I go.
I'm telling you, there's been places that I've been to. There's things that I've seen, and it's been great. But like, there's only a handful of places that I would actually truly say you need to go there, and that's one.
All right. It looks cool. That's for damn sure too.
Big Mike, where's a place you think you need to go? Like you said, people need to go here. What? Where's a place that you think? Because you've done some traveling.
I've done some traveling.
Yeah. Where do you think people need to go?
Ireland.
Ireland. Oh, I love Ireland.
All right, let's
Just
go around the table.
Drink literally all day. I didn't see a single water. Like no one drinks water. They just drink Guinness all day.
I love that.
It's sick. I love Irish
You did the Guinness
people.
tour?
Yeah. We didn't sleep the night before because we got like there was this bar we went to that if you go there they close the doors at 3 a.m. and you can't leave till 6. We got caught in there. Whoopsie.
Oh,
And then we had the Guinness tour the next day. We already paid for it, so we just like did it quick. We went to the top. It was cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
The
Ireland.
Jameson. You did
I
the
did Jameson,
Jameson
yeah,
tour
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
I've never been. Is it someplace you've had to have gone? Because
Um,
I haven't been to a lot of places.
you could say wherever.
So,
Yeah.
Atlanta. No.
Fuck it. Nah, go ahead.
I
say
want to
it.
go Amsterdam.
Oh, Amsterdam. Is
Amsterdam.
a
Oh my.
Yeah.
time and a half.
Yeah.
I need to go.
I told you my, I
need
told
to
you my
go.
Amsterdam
Yeah,
story.
I need to go just once.
Yeah.
That's one of the places I think I'm too scared to go.
Oh.
I don't think I'd
I
come back.
don't want to leave.
No, you get it out of your system. Like you do the stuff.
You do the deed.
You do the
and
deed.
You get out of there.
Like I'll tell this. I told Dante and everyone upstairs this story. I'll tell you guys later about this story. But
In Vegas.
in Vegas.
In
I've
Vegas.
been Vegas.
I need to go to Vegas.
I went to Vegas when I was 19. The worst age to go to Vegas.
Yeah, that sucks.
Absolute worst age to go to Vegas.
You're literally just you might as well shove your finger up your ass.
Yeah, exactly. You're too. I might as well.
Dude. I mean, I guess I kind of get that analogy, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you can't drink or anything. Might as well just put a finger up.
You're too young. You're too old to do any of the kid stuff they have in Vegas. And you're too young to do any of the cool stuff in Vegas. So
It's 21 to gamble there, right?
Yeah.
I feel like Vegas would be one of those spots where it could be like 18 or something like that, just because. But
I'd say.
Yeah,
I
not
mean,
much to do, I guess.
Not specific.
Gotta be 21, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Rhode Island's the only state in the country where it's 18 plus.
Twin
When
River, I
I
think you
graduated
get-
high school, I was at Twin Rivers 3 times a week. Bad, really
Okay,
bad.
Colin.
It was
We did it
bad.
3
I had
times
some
a
good
week.
times there. I had some bad times. I had some good times there.
I'd say probably like not specific to Uganda, but like I went to Uganda when I was younger, when I was like 15. Anywhere in Africa, just doing like a trip to Africa and seeing like the beauty that Africa has to offer. It's an incredible place to
Safari.
go. Yeah, I did
Now
a
you're
safari.
on my
Yeah,
language.
exactly.
Now you're on my
Safari. We
language.
did white water rafting on the Nile, which was awesome. What else did we do? Like
How is it in Africa? Like again, I know. No. I'm
it
being
depends.
serious.
If you're in the
Like,
city, it's like if you're.
How is it over there?
I mean, there
know
there
exactly
are
what you're
I know you're asking. There, I mean, there are
funny.
poor, there are definitely poor areas.
It's not
Yeah.
all like the movie Blood Diamond.
No, certainly not. If you're in the city, it's very city, very it's very city. It's you have your
Just
normal
trying
city
not to
stuff.
get shot by a 10-year-old.
You're not going to get shot by a 10-year-old.
Again, I'm just saying. I've seen Blood Diamond. I'm not saying it is
good
Blood
movie.
He
Diamond.
literally
But
just, it's not
all
It's
like
not Blood Diamond.
There you go. Listen, I've seen Blood Diamond before. All right, speaking of Blood Diamond, joke of the day.
yeah, I gotta get
Speaking
my
of Blood Diamond.
Yeah.
Also, hit the Amalfi Coast if you can.
Yeah.
I also hate doing like things on vacation, so I always just
Go.
I really can only recommend like going to drink places. It's vacation. What do you may do? You can go for a hike.
Yeah.
But-
Unless you're drinking.
But yeah, so
Can't drink and hike at the same time. I could.
You
Really
could,
weird.
but it would be
Fun, but-
dangerous.
but
Yeah.
safari and whitewater rafting, like that's like
That
you
is
just sit in
100%
a,
on the list.
I-
I want to fucking see a lion run and kill the shit out of a gazelle.
you probably won't see that on safari. It's mostly just like animals just like chilling. But
See a lion fucking the other lion up.
Want to see a lion fuck another lion?
I don't want to lie.
I want to see two lions have sex on a safari.
Fucking show that pride who's bones.
Jesus Christ. Oh, Quinnipiac asked for more donations.
They
Fuck
won
you.
last night.
Yeah, I don't need my donate. Did they win last night?
they won. First
they're
game attorney.
nice. Good for them.
All right, we got joke of the day here. We're gonna make some time for this. I know we're running late, but this is part of the course.
We started a little late.
Yeah, we did start
Yeah.
a little late.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go.
Why is 6 afraid of 7? Why is 6 afraid of 7 on New Year's?
That was
7, 8,
still one of
9.
the craziest things I've ever heard.
New Year's.
I got a New Year's joke for you. I was
Why
six
is
afraid of
six
seven
afraid?
on New Year's.
New Year's.
Dude, that was nuts. The
You
fact
say
that
it
was
wa-
online
Yeah.
too, like that's
We're
just
all
crazy.
sitting there just like, wait, what?
What was
New
New
Year's?
Year's? Why was it?
on New Year's.
Why was it on New Year's?
On New Year's.
So stupid.
Is it because 7, 8, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4? Is that a joke?
Yeah. Don't try to make it. Don't
Forget-
try to bring logic into this, Johnny. Please.
We might have to bring that one up
No,
one more time next
no,
week.
no,
Next week. Curtain call.
Special episode.
All right. Did you hear about the mathematician who's afraid of negative numbers?
I thought you were gonna say afraid of 9. Afraid of 9 or something.
On New Year's.
On New Year's.
On New Year's.
I don't know. No.
He'll stop at nothing to avoid them.
I get it. That's just like a mathematically sound joke.
right.
Yeah, I think it was
Math
second.
always goes.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
There
math
we go. We
goes
got
over my
math.
head.
That was your math lesson for the day, everyone.
All right. Why do we tell actors to break a leg? In quotes.
Why?
Because every play has a cast. Ooh, I got a Romanian joke.
That was a good one.
A Romanian joke?
I got a Romanian
No,
joke.
sorry, Roman. Sorry.
I got a Romanian joke. No, Roman.
Oh, it's a Times New Roman joke. It's a font joke.
Oh my
Helvetica.
god, a Romanian
Helvetica.
joke.
How'd you know what that word was?
It's a
It's
font.
a font.
Helvetica and Times News Roman walk into a bar. Get out of here, shouts the bartender. We don't serve your type. That's all I got.
It's a font joke.
I get it.
I get it.
I get it, but no offense, that was just so poorly executed. I got it.
It's a Romanian joke.
It's a Romanian
Oh,
joke. No,
no,
it's
Roman.
the Roman joke.
No,
No,
wait,
wait, no,
no.
it's a font
Here's
joke.
another one. We got another one. Yesterday, I saw a guy spill all his Scrabble letters on the side of the road. I asked him, "What's the word on the street?"
All right, that one's good.
That got Mike.
That's a good one.
But wouldn't we just letters on the street if it's Scrabble letters?
What if it created a word?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Control freak.
Control freak who?
Con. Okay, now you say control freak who?
What?
Go to the next one. Go to the next one.
Why did you just...
Doesn't make sense.
I'm just reading what I'm reading here. It says knock, knock. You would say who's
We're
there?
running it back.
Control freak. And then it says con.
Con.
It's like, okay, now you say
Yeah.
control freak who?
Yeah, like yeah. All right.
You're controlling me, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
How about the new restaurant restaurant called Karma. There's no menu. You get what you deserve.
Okay, I didn't know if you said comma or
I thought he
karma.
said, yeah, I thought he said comma.
So I get
Karma, like the one that.
Karma. Yeah.
karma.
Karma.
Comma.
All right, hold on. We got a couple more. Here. Let's go.
All right, hold on. Come on.
Go ahead.
Comma.
A bear walks into a bar on New Year's. No,
A bear walks to a bar.
walks into a bar.
a bear walks into a bar and says, "Give me a whiskey and a cola." Why? The big pause. Asked the bartender.
You messed this one up. It's a bear walks into a bar and says, "Can I have a Jack
What? There's no Jack in here.
and Coke?" And the bartender says, "Why the big pause?" And the bear says, "Cause I'm a bear."
Okay, that's not what this says.
What's that?
I mean, I like that one.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Why the big pause? Okay.
All right. Let's just start fresh on
All right,
New
start
Year's.
fresh.
New Year's resolution. A bear walks into a bar and says, "Give me a whiskey and a cola." Why the big pause? Asked the bartender. The bear shrugged. "I'm not sure. I was born with them."
It's the same joke. Yeah. It's the same. It's the same joke. You're supposed to pause between whiskey.
Yeah, you see how there's like a few dots?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're, yeah. All right, so,
Yeah.
that's all right.
That's. I think I've done that joke too on the show too.
Yeah.
It's one of my-
all
one of my classics.
We'll knock that one up there. All right.
Wait, hey.
Ooh. All right, here we go. Why don't scientists trust atoms?
Why?
Why?
Because they make up everything.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
It makes sense. They do.
Just really just scientifically sound
Yeah, it's
jokes.
just
and
good.
mathematically sound jokes.
All right.
Scientists would
All
love
right,
that.
we're gonna knock it down to three
Three
left,
more?
and that's
All right.
it.
Okay.
3, and we're done.
All right.
All right. Number 1. What sits at the bottom of the sea and twitches?
SpongeBob.
What?
A nervous wreck. A nervous wreck.
Yeah.
All right, we got another one.
Number 2.
Number 2.
What does a noisy pepper do?
A noisy pepper.
What does a noisy pepper do?
A nosy?
A nosy. Yeah, like a
Something,
Oh,
nose.
gets all up in your
something
business.
with a bell.
No, it gets all up in your business.
Oh.
Gets all up in your business.
That's a good one.
All right.
Oh, nosy.
Nosy.
I thought
Noisy,
noisy. Yeah.
Nosy. Nosy.
Nosy on New Year's.
Nosy on New Year's.
All right, here we go. Let's get us another one here.
One
All right, you guys know the drill. If you get it, I do one more. You guys know the drill. All right.
I should have guessed.
I feel like Ryan. This is what Ryan does.
Thank God he's not here.
Yeah, that's too lame.
No, that one's. You have a line for too lame. Wait, I want to
That's
hear
probably a
it.
good one.
Oh, no, I'm just saying like that joke was lame.
I wanna hear it.
If I tell you this one, I gotta tell you another one because I didn't want to do it in the first
All right,
place.
all right, deal.
What's the difference between a cat and a comma?
Is it
Again,
that-
are you
is this
saying
karma?
Comma, like a comma.
Oh. It's the same word coming out of your mouth.
Say, all
Karma,
right, say the two
comma.
words.
Comma.
Say them both back to back.
Comma, comma.
All right. Comma.
Comma.
What?
You know,
What?
comma.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Comma. A cat has claws at the end of the pause. A comma is a pause at the end of a clause.
I like that one.
We're doing really just like
Just
we're grammar, math, science. We're doing
Wait, we're
well
checking
now.
off all the
Yeah,
boxes.
man.
I like that one.
All right.
Okay. Well,
One
I
last
want
one.
to do one more anyway. So there we go.
Claws. at the
Let's
end
go.
of the claws.
All right. Hold on. That's a hot dog one. We're going to skip that one. Fake noodles. We'll skip that one. Nah. Nice belt. Nah. All right. Hold on. Here we go. I promise. Let's see. All right. Here we go. What did one hat say to the other hat?
What?
You wait here. I'll go on ahead.
Okay, the cat one was too lame, but that one is not.
It was an excuse to give me one more.
Thank you for watching.
Nick, you want his the outro?
Yes, we do. Make sure you like and subscribe. We hope you enjoyed Joke of the Day as much as I did, but there's no way in hell you could because I love it. So, without further ado, we'll be back with more jokes next week. Stay tuned. That's a wrap.